Week 8 of the EA Sports College football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the Houston Cougars and the Utah Utes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Rice-Eccles Stadium is nestled at the bottom of the Wasatch Mountains. This is a gorgeous college football season, but it has also seen a lot of great sports history. Home to the opening ceremonies for the 2002 Winter Olympics, it will host opening ceremonies again in 2034. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Utah Utes offense will come out first. Wayshawn Parker, what a game he had last time out. More than 200 yards and a score.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
So the Houston Cougars offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And we get our first look at Connor Wigman. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Moving the pocket, it's Wigman. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. On the ground with the counter. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Utah has a back in the offense coming onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Trying to get behind the defense. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Soft spot in the middle. Speeding down the left side. And he scored! Touchdown, Utes!
And this is why you see tight ends featured in offenses now across college football. They're so pivotal because they're so big, so strong, can break tackles, and then can outrun people and get to the end zone. Big play by the big fella.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Quickly out to the tight end. Smashes through the tackle. Breaks the tackle, and he might have room. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grab behind the line. It's Walker. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. This is why Weizsäcker is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Flip it out to the back on the screen. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. They would have needed a 50-yard field goal from here, so instead they'll keep the offense out there and go for it. The give on 4th. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Wigman. Quick catch. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Sells to fake. Out wide left, it's Walker. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Caught behind the line. It's Walker. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
Deep in the end zone, it's Johnson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Turns it upfield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Good timing on the quick out. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Parker. Across the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Rides to the back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense would be in a really good position all game long.
And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Long way to go on second down. Right back to it. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. After the flag, distance for a first down cut in half. They can really get aggressive on 1st and 5. Looking for a crease. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just got rid of that one.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll ride him again. Driven back.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Absolutely perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Utah offense offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Swamped immediately. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Sets his feet, it's Dampier. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds a man on the left. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Hand it to the back. Got the 1st down. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. The Utes will have it 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Right side, it's Parker. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Utes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. On play action. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Wants to throw again. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And the field goal unit is on the field. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead is down to a field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Hughes. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Drops back, it's Wigman. Left side, it's Hughes. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick give. Got an alley. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Right at the line. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Couldn't set his feet.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. This offense has it with really good field position. Out wide right, it's Walker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Wegman. The screen, and watch out. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Timeout Houston, their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on 3rd down. Finds a man in the middle. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That gives him a 16-10 lead.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back looking for help. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin our coverage with Alabama in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Crimson Tide with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. Moves them to 7-1 on the year, an awfully good start so far. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Rice-Eccles Stadium. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Going to the run to start this second half. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Trying to squeak through the pile. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. Rush right in his face, and he got smacked. Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Moves the pocket. It's Dampier. They're all over him. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He fires a bullet to the right. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. 2nd and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll pull it down. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Looking for running room. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Again, it's Wayshawn Parker. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They put the brakes on him.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game. I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Houston wants to play fast. Trying to run, it's Hughes. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Burrowing for yardage. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Long way to go on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Now on 1st down from the 30. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got his man to the left. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Utes getting set on 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Unloads to the wideout. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, it's Parker. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it in his belly. Stopped right there.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Wigman. Spins away from the defense. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. fake and wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. This is why Weizsäcker is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Incomplete. What a fight for that one. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Motion from the wide receiver. Tells the run, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize off getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll give it to Parker. There he goes! They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Parker again. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Handoff for Parker. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. And the Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Could be an outie. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, it's Parker. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
And that's massive, all the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. The defense did its job, holding them to the field goal, and now this offense will try to protect this lead. Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide left, it's Hughes. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to fire deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Houston will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Making his first move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. The play fake. Right side, it's Brink. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on 4th. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The run inside. It's Hughes. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. Finds his tight end. Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Turns up, it's Walker. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Never really got that return cranking, but it's a setup at the 30. Hits inside. It's Hughes. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They go to the counter. Got some green grass. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Houston will snap it in the red zone. Going to the run, it's Sanford. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to the well. All over him immediately. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have one left. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Has it, and he will score. Touchdown, Cougars! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to add another. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on second down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. Hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack,